Good morning, everybody. Making a little video today of the farm with my new camera. And so before I start, I want to say thank you so much to everybody who responded to my email or my social media messages. I asked for if people had an old cell phone with a functioning camera that they no longer needed, if they would sell it to me or give it to me, or trade it somehow. And I was actually really surprised in a nice way, and I'm very grateful for how many people got back to me. And so I ended up with a nice camera, good enough for my needs, which aren't much. And so thank you so much, Barb and Ernie. And I'm using your camera right now, and I'm really excited to be able to get back to making my little farm videos. So today I wanted to have a little walk around the farm and kind of show everybody where the crops are at. So yeah, let me start right here where I am. I got some sunflowers here coming up nice and tall. And this is the garlic patch. And the garlic is definitely ready to harvest. So this week we'll be very busy doing that. There's a lot of garlic here. And so we'll be pulling it out of the ground and prepping it, hanging it up in the barns to dry. And we actually already, this kind of weedy bed right here, we already pulled all that garlic. And right here I have some carrots on the left and lettuces. Right here, 2 beds of lettuces. That the one on the left, as you can see, we've been harvesting already, but it will regrow and we'll harvest it a second time. And the one on the right is still growing. And I have some nice corn over here coming along really well. And then right here on the plastic mulch, we have some winter squashes and some melons in the background. So we had a lot of rain recently, and quite a bit of heat before that. So things have been growing really well. And I was a little bit worried about fungal disease starting up with all the rain we've had. I have heard from other farmers that they're having problems already with different fungal diseases. But fortunately, we haven't seen anything bad yet. So that's good. Hopefully that will hold up like that. I planted some okra plants here. I love okra. I love Indian food, and so I make sort of like an okra curry with my okra. So I just planted 5 plants just for our family's needs. And there's some parsley coming up here, and then these tiny little zucchini plants. They are my second planting of zucchini for the season, and I'll show you my first planting, which we've been harvesting for quite a while now. And then the rest of this field is gonna be planted this week with cabbages and broccoli. So let me walk to another area where I have more vegetables. The cows are over there, you can see them. This is this area right here used to be all vegetables last year, but since we downsized vegetable production, we turned this into pasture for the cows. And so we have more area for them, which is good because we actually have quite a few cows now, and we don't have that much land, so we needed to increase a little bit for their pasture. All right, so let's go to this other area right here, which I've been harvesting quite a bit. So here, if you remember from my last videos where the black plastic there used to be all lettuces, and all of those guys have been harvested and sold, and I pulled them out of the ground and used this black, it's actually landscape fabric, and I'm using it to hold back the weeds and mulch a little bit while I'm deciding what to plant here next. So here I got some cilantro, which is, I'm letting it go to flower. Cilantro is amazing for attracting beneficial insects. I'm just gonna, I don't know if you can see, there are so many different kind of wasps and bees and other beneficials on the cilantro, and this is really important. If you don't spray, you know, you want to have a good source of food to attract beneficial insects that will take care of you know, reducing your pest population. So this is what I'm doing with the cilantro here. There are many different kinds of insects on it right now, and it's just really nice to see how well they're doing. Here's a big bumblebee. Let's see, I don't know if I'm getting it. Yeah, right here. And then you can see all kind of other little insects coming on it, and most of them are beneficial. And we got some onions on the left. They're getting close to harvest as well. There's a honeybee and the bumblebee. Great to have all the pollinators, and oh my gosh, look at these guys. Hey guys, there's so many of you here. Very exciting to see this. All right, and down here we got some beans. Bed of beans, and just some flowers growing on the side, wild. Down here in the background, I'm gonna walk to where the potatoes are. They're doing really well. So this whole bed right here is potatoes. Everything has done really well this season so far. You know, with we had quite a bit of heat. This is celery down here. Seems to be growing well also. Have been harvesting a little bit for my cooking. But yeah, so we had quite a bit of heat. Definitely a lot of rain, which is good. You know, the past 2 years, it was really dry, and we were always worried about that. So that has not been a problem this year. A little beautiful little area of wildflowers over here, again attracting all kind of beneficial insects. So as you know, we don't spray anything for anything really. So if we have a pest problem, we got to deal with it in a different way other than spraying. And so beneficial insects are a big ally to us in dealing with pests, because they kill the pests in one way or another. Either they parasitize them, or they just yeah, basically they parasitize them a lot of times. That means they lay their eggs inside the pest, or they attack them and kill them. And so they're a great ally to us. So here's the greenhouse. This is also very different than just a few weeks ago. And I got right here a bed of herbs, dill, and further on is basil and then parsley. The tomatoes are going insane. They're growing really big. And right here you can see a full bed of tomatoes. And there is a lot of fruit on all the plants. And some of it I'll show you further down this bed. They're starting to ripen, which is very exciting. Oh, and a nice little thing here. We had some volunteers. Look at this beautiful sunflower. Just came up on its own. And there's another one back there. So that's really nice. I think maybe some birds would have dropped some seed, or I didn't plant it, so it's really nice surprise to see. And here we got some zucchini, like I was telling you about. We've been harvesting quite a bit. Beautiful zucchini. Make a lot of zucchini bread. The girls make zucchini bread with it. Delicious, especially with chocolate chips. And I make ratatouille and all kind of different, just simple sauteed zucchini. Simple but good. And then here I got my jalapeno peppers. Doing really well. Look at these guys. Let me see. Right here. Nice and big. Look at this. And further down the line, different kinds of peppers. These are Italian kind of peppers. They're excellent. We don't usually eat them green. You can, but we don't. We let them turn red because they're outstanding, really, really sweet, and just great peppers. And these are regular bell peppers right here. Coming along quite nicely. And zucchini and cucumbers on this side. Cucumbers, have been harvesting these guys too for quite a while now. And I made pickles already. I love fermented cucumber pickles. They're just so good, and I've been making quite a few already. I think I need to start a second batch though today. So these guys have a little bit of an insect problem, but they're still producing enough, definitely enough for us. I actually even had some for sale this week. I wasn't planning to sell them this year. Cucumbers are not the easiest crop to harvest, but they're producing more than we need for our own family. So I have been selling them, and it's good. There we go. And more peppers, eggplant actually right now on this side. Eggplant's coming up, coming along. Oh, here's a nice little eggplant starting up. Just a few days ago, this was a flower, and look at it now. Hey friend, there we go. Beautiful little eggplant starting up. And here's a flower. I love the eggplant flowers. Let me see if I can get it. Kind of hard to see pointing down like that, but. And here we got some crazy tomato plants. But you can see they're starting to turn red already. So I think this week we'll be harvesting tomatoes, which is always very exciting, those first tomatoes. And what else do I have here? Some flowers, marigolds that I planted for the bees and the beneficial insects. I plant for them. Want to have them happy and want to attract them to the farm and have them stay on the farm. So that's it. That's my vegetable production area right now. And again, thank you so much for everybody who offered me their camera. I'm really excited to be able to share what's going on here and you know, just share with people, show people how we do it, how they can do it. If you have any questions, let me know. Just show people that, you know, it's possible to grow food for yourself and others in a way that's respectful of all of nature. And thank you very much for watching this, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend.